everybody. A warm welcome to our class. Today let us learn about a topic, important topic in the whole English grammar, voice. Okay, let us learn about voice. So first of all, let us have a look on definition of the voice. Voice is nothing but it is a form of a verb that indicates action of a subject. You all know parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech in English grammar. In that, verb is a very important part of speech. And what is verb? Verb is nothing but an action of a subject. Verb is nothing but an action of a subject. Okay, here the definition of voice is it is a form of a verb that indicates action of a subject. So here voice means the verb, that means the action, how it is done and when it is done and why it is done. Okay, the action of a subject, how it is done, it is called voice. Are you understood clearly? Now voice is of 2 types, active voice and passive voice. Voice is 2 types, active voice, passive voice. In the before class, direct indirect speech, we have changed the direct sentence to indirect sentence and we have given one table also. In this also table is there, we have to change sentence from active voice to passive voice. Here, now what is active voice? When the subject performs action. Before going to know about active voice and passive voice, first of all let us have a look on structure of active voice and passive voice. What is the structure? Structure means the form of a sentence. Form of a sentence. You all know about sentence. A sentence is formed with group of words. A sentence is nothing but group of words. That group of words, if you write in a regular form, it becomes a sentence. Okay. So here, the structure of active voice is subject, verb and object. Subject, verb, object. And the structure of passive voice is object and verb, third form of verb, and by and subject. Okay. Now let us see the definition of active voice. What is active voice? If I tell a sentence, whether it is in active voice or passive voice, we have to identify if a sentence is in active voice and passive voice. So what is the structure of active voice? Subject, verb, object. See here, when the subject performs action, it is called active voice. That means when the subject do an action, it is active voice. And when the subject receives action, here performs and here receives action, it is called passive voice. For that I will tell 2 examples. Here, I make a cake. Here what is the subject? I is the subject. And what is make? Verb. Nothing but make is an action, doing action. It is one type of action. So action words all are verbs. I make a cake. What is a cake? Object. So what is the structure of active voice? Subject, verb, object. And if we want to change this sentence into passive voice, we have to first of all identify the structure of passive voice. What is the structure of passive voice? First of all we have to write object. So, a cake, helping verb. We are having in English helping verbs, 8 helping verbs. Those are called, the other name for helping verbs is, do you know? Auxiliary verbs. AUXILLIARY. Auxiliary verbs. Helping verbs are also called as auxiliary verbs. In English we are having how many auxiliary verbs or helping verbs?
8.
We are having 8 helping verbs. In passive voice we have to use helping helping verbs. A cake was make. The third form of make is made, made, made. We have to write third form of every verb. Made. Made by and I becomes here me. I will give one table. Which word becomes how? It becomes in passive voice. I will give one table as like in the direct indirect speech. Okay? Up to here, do you understood? Once again, voice. It is a form of a verb that indicates action. Voice means action. And voice is how many types? 2 types. Active voice and passive voice. What is the structure of active voice? Subject, verb, object. And structure of passive voice, object, V3. That means third form of a verb. And by and subject. Okay.